What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the World of Juice channel. Welcome back to the NCAA 2K20 Ohio State Buckeyes series here on the channel. Now, if you guys missed the last episode, make sure, because you need to go back and watch it. It was a banger. Yeah, I can say that. It's a banger. 71-45. We led the entire game. We led buzzer to buzzer. We absolutely crushed Cincinnati. They had no chance. Their only real threat was Derek Culver, and we shut him down in the second half. We made the adjustments. Chris Holtmann made the adjustments in the halftime locker room. He made the adjustments to stop Derek Culver, and he absolutely did the right job because that defense came out and locked down the Bearcats. And we won 71-45, absolutely crushed it. Caleb Wesson played great. Marcus Howard played great. The whole team basically played great. And then we simulated off camera. I simulated to November 1st. We simulated the Washington game. We beat them 125-106. So this team is for real right now. Then we had a huge layoff. We had over a week of no played games until we hit November 13th. So we went from November 1st to November 13th without playing a game. And we played Colorado University, beat them 109-83, smoked their booties, and wiped the floor with them. And then we simulated 3 days, went to USC, smoked their cheeks as well. USC stood no chance, 135-112. And then we simulated 4 days to the Nova game. Buckeyes and Nova. Ooh, baby. Look at this schedule right now. This is going to get real quick, real quick. Yeah, I said it 2 times. You know what I'm talking about. This season is going to start ramping up very quickly. It's going to be big game after big game, and I think we have the talent to compete for a top spot in the dance this year. Of course, our only blemish on the season is that opening night loss to Iowa State 88-94, but that was just a fluke because we were coming off a long off season. We didn't play in the tournament, so we just what are you gonna do? We rusty. We had to knock off the rust. So when we got to the Cincinnati game, we had all the rust knocked off, and now we've kicked it into high gear to start this season out. Now we play Villanova on November 22nd. We have a 4-1 record. We can check. Where am I going here? We can check the league standings. We are tied for first in the eastern side of the bracket, tied with North Carolina and Iowa, which is really funny because if you guys remember, I mentioned something about North Carolina in the first episode, how North Carolina was 0-1 along with us, but it seems like they've gone on a 4-game winning streak just like us. So they're 4-1. Iowa's 4-1. Louisville is 3-0. They are the only team to be undefeated over here. Cincinnati is 0-5, poor guys. They played good in the first half against us, just not enough. Texas Tech and Harvard are the only undefeated teams over in the western side of the bracket. Utah State leads at 6-1. Then we have 0-4 Seton Hall at the bottom of the bracket. So we are going up against, we beat 1-4 Colorado. Where is Nova? Nova is 2-2 on the season so far. So that is the state of the country right now going into this game number 6 of the season. Buckeyes and Nova at OSU's home court, the Schottenstein Center. That's right. We got to pick the right unis. The white ones, I think, are going to be the ones we go with. And the Nova team is going with their blue and light blue, along with a little bit of white accent along with it. Those seem to be fine to me. Let's get this game rolling. If you guys are hyped for another big Buckeye victory, then smash that like button, hit the notification bell and the subscription button while you're down there. It only takes a few seconds, and it really does help out. And if you guys hit the like button, the Buckeyes are sure to get a victory against Nova. This is going to be a very tough game, I feel like. It's not going to be as easy as the Cincinnati game because they have Robinson Earl down in the paint at power forward. He could be a bit of a struggle. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Myles Powell was on Nova last season, so this is his game to get revenge against his former team. He transferred out to Ohio State from Villanova last year, and now he gets to play his former team. The Buckeyes win the tip. Holyfield gives it to Myles Powell, the former Villanova Wildcat, has to have a big game tonight. He misses his first shot. It's rebounded by Gillespie, and he gives it to, who is that? I couldn't see his name, but he misses the three. Holyfield with the rebound. Myles Powell has it. Deep three from Myles Powell. It's good! And the Buckeyes lead early, 3-0. Myles Powell has to have a big game tonight. The Schottenstein Center is bumping tonight. It's a late start game. It's a big game. And the Buckeyes get a steal. Caleb Wesson comes up with it. Myles Powell to Marcus Howard. Howard drives down low, finds Holyfield. Holyfield blocked, gets his own rebound, puts it up. No good. Rebound by Nova. Askew taking it up the court. Caleb Wesson on him. He's dribbling around, almost lost the ball on the dribble. Robinson Earl, mismatch with Marcus Howard. Howard fights it, but he can't beat it. It was just too much for him. Nova scores 2. It's 3-2, Buckeye lead. Howard up the court to Myles Powell. Dribbles around his man. Has a shot, doesn't take it. Gives it out to Caleb Wesson, who posts up his man. No, he loses possession almost. Gets it back to Marcus Howard. Gives it to Myles Powell. 3. Good. Myles Powell. It's going to be a big night for him, I have a feeling. Howard puts the pressure on Askew, and the pickpocket from Andre Wesson. Myles Powell down low, layup, good. 8 points for the Buckeyes, all scored by the former Nova player. Gillespie, I think it's Gillespie. I'm going to say Gillespie from now on. Gives it to Calic Brenner. That feels like a full name, not just the last name. Askew has it, takes it down low, blocked by Wesson. Howard with the rebound. Myles Powell in the paint. Layup, good. It is a blowout early, 10-0. 10-2, I should say. Buckeyes lead in the shot. Nova running scared early. An 8-point deficit quickly in this game. The Buckeyes have turned it around from last season. They can score quickly now. It is not the slow starts like they had last season. These first 2 played games, we have started out hot, red hot. And Gillespie finds Robinson Earl. Pressure by Holyfield. Gets his own rebound and slams it down hole with ferocity. 10-4, Buckeye lead. Howard takes it up the court, dribbles around his man Gillespie. He finds Caleb Wesson, takes the shot, no good. Powell misses the rebound. Robinson Earl with the rebound for Nova. Askew takes it up the court, guarded by Howard. Down to Samuels. Askew trying to get down in the paint. He posts up, takes a layup, blocked by the rim. He gets his own rebound and puts it up. Nova has 6 now on the night. Marcus Howard needs to keep this fast start going. He can't let Nova get any momentum. To Holyfield, to Andre Wesson, who had a big 3 last game against Cincinnati. Holyfield with a layup, good. 12-6, 6-point lead for the Buckeyes. Marcus Howard putting the pressure on Askew early, making him sweat a little bit more than usual. He drives in, gets past Howard, gets into the box. He gets around. Calic Brenner misses the layup. Rebound Myles Powell. Marcus Howard gets it up the court to Andre Wesson, and he throws it down. Andre Wesson. This Buckeye team is dangerous. The quickness they have getting up in transition is unbelievable. Askew gets the separation he needed, and he nails a 3. 14-9, Buckeye lead. Marcus Howard dribble move to Caleb Wesson. Wesson puts it up, rebound Holyfield, misses the putback, and he's fouled. Robinson Earl with his first personal of the night. TJ Holyfield shoots 2. First one's up and good. The second one is also up and good. 16-9. The Buckeyes lead. Antoine now taking the ball up the court for Villanova. Gives it to Bay. Bay at the three-point line. Drives in. Misses the screen opportunity. Andre Wesson guarding him very tightly. Finds Robinson Earl. Back to Antoine. To Gillespie. Gillespie for three. Gillespie makes it. 16-12. Nova coming back. Their threes might be what keeps them in this game. Marcus Howard to Holyfield. Holyfield with a missed layup. Rebound Robinson Earl. Antoine up the court in transition. Driving in. Marcus Howard on the coverage. No. A layup is good. 2-point Buckeye lead. The threes have gotten Villanova back into this game. Marcus Howard to TJ Holyfield, who drives in, bullies Robinson Earl in the paint, and he lays it in. 4-point Buckeye lead. Antoine off the inbound, takes it up the court. Marcus Howard turned it around on his man, and he gets called for a reach-in foul, his first personal of the night. Off the inbound. To Robinson Earl. Driving in on Alonzo Gaffney. Gets some space. Caleb Wesson on the coverage of him. Good defense from Wesson. Gets the rebound. Up the court now in transition. Andre Wesson with a layup in the middle of the paint. Nobody on him. He lays it up and in. 6-point Buckeye lead. End of quarter number 1 coming. And DJ Carton called for a reach-in foul. His first of the night. Antoine takes the 2 free throws, hits the first. Second one coming now, up and good as well. 2 for 2 for Antoine on the night so far. DJ Carton had to jump for that inbound pass. He does bring it down, gives it to Caleb Wesson. Wesson has a little bit of space, misses the shot. Gaffney misses the rebound. Robinson Earl with it, gives it to Bay. Bay up the court. And Myles Powell now with a reach-in foul. And they are in the bonus, so Bay will take the 2 free throws with 21 seconds to go. Down by 3. First one's good. Second one's also good. Buckeyes up by 2. A fast start, but those threes pulled Villanova back into it. It looked like it was going to be a blowout early. To Caleb Wesson. Almost lost possession. Gives it to Wendell Moore Jr., who dominated last game when he was in. Misses the jumper. Rebound Nova. Antoine for 3. Takes the deep 3 as the time expires. No. 20-18. Buckeyes lead by 2 at the end of 1. Very good start to this game by the Buckeyes. Fast start, but a slow finish to the quarter. Nova came back hot with those threes. And they got us on a couple of reach-in fouls that probably shouldn't have gone for them, but we got a little bit antsy, a little bit aggressive. Robinson Earl, poor pass, almost stolen by the Buckeyes, but Brian Antoine gets possession, sets his feet, and shoots that jumper for 2. It's a tie game here in the Schottenstein Center. DJ Carton drives in the paint, finds Diake, gets it out, gives it back to DJ Carton, who this time decides to drive it in, takes a poor shot, and he misses it. Rebound Nova. And Antoine has an open lane. Finally guarded. Robinson Earl hasn't been out all game. Decides to pass it back to Brian Antoine. Poor decision. Rebound Buckeyes. Up the court now. Musa Jallo trying to blow by his man. Covered one-on-one. Wendell Moore Jr. now has it. Gives it down to Gaffney. Gaffney slams it home. Buckeyes lead. Back in front for Ohio State. Gillespie back in the game. And a timeout. Nova. 22-20. 4:56 to go in the second quarter. Now off the inbound. Nova has possession. To Antoine. What's he going to do with it? He drives in, pulls it back to the three-point line, finds Askew. Wendell Moore Jr. on him. The screen, Askew has a lane, drives in, Diake gets the block and the rebound from Alonzo Gaffney. Musa Jallo in transition, lays it up and in. Buckeyes lead by 4. The Schottenstein Center is bumping tonight. DJ Carton guarding Antoine. Askew has it, drives in the lane, almost blocked by Wendell Moore Jr., but he gets it to go. 24-22 Buckeyes. 7 points for Askew. DJ Carton has no points, no assists, but he looks to change that here. Deep jumper, no good. Bay has it. Taking it up the court. Finds Antoine. Has a lane. Guarded by Wendell Moore Jr. Loses possession, gets it back. Takes the shot, missed. Wendell Moore Jr. with the rebound. Carton in transition. Takes it up the lane, into the post, and it's good. Carton gets his first points of the night. Askew taking up the court after the inbound. Moore Jr. on him. The screen is used. The transition is no good. To Bay in the corner for 3. He doesn't take it. He does get the screen, takes the lane, gives it to Robinson Earl down low, and he gets it to go. Over the shoulders. Reverse dunk, two-handed slam for Robinson Earl. A little bit of confidence showing from Robinson Earl to take that shot. And now Wendell Moore Jr. trying to get some separation, no good. 2-point Buckeye lead. 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. Askew has it, tries to get some separation from Wendell Moore Jr. at the 3-point line in the corner. Finds Antoine, down to Samuels. In the right corner, drives in the lane. DJ Carton guarding him. Spin move, and he gets the bucket to go. Tie game. Great spin move from Samuels. And a 3. Good. Wendell Moore Jr. No, they called it a 2. His foot was on the line. My mistake. I thought his foot was behind it, but they call it a 2. A deep, deep 2. But no matter, we have the lead back. 28-26. Robinson Earl with another screen. Bay couldn't get any separation. Gets it out to Robinson Earl on the 3. To Askew. Wendell Moore Jr. guarding him close. Shot clock running down. Takes the 3. It's contested. No good. Rebound. Buckeyes. Gaffney fights for it. Finds Moore Jr. and he slams it home. One-handed slam. 30-26. Buckeyes. Under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Askew takes up the court, finds Robinson Earl to Bay. Screen by Earl. Bay drives in. Fouled by Diakate. And he will shoot 2. First one's up and good. Bay, very good free throw shooter. He does miss the second one, though. Gaffney with the rebound to Jallo. To Wendell Moore Jr. To Gaffney. All the way down to Jallo. Jallo trying to drive in on Askew. To Diakate. Takes the jumper. No good. Off the rim and out. Now Askew has it. Gets some separation. Spin move. And a layup no good. Jallo with the rebound. Moore Jr. takes up the court in transition. Has space in the lane. Fouled. And one no good. He will shoot 2. Wendell Moore Jr. looking a little bit in pain when he came up from that contested shot. Wendell Moore Jr. will shoot 2 from the line. First one no good, off the back of the rim and out. Second one is up. It's good. 1 for 2 for Moore Jr. Gillespie takes it up the court. And he's fouled immediately by Marcus Howard, his second personal of the night. Villanova is in the bonus. Gillespie will shoot 2. And he's an 88% free throw shooter on the season so far. He's not missing these. 2 for 2 for Gillespie. 31-29 Buckeyes lead. A little over a minute to go in the second quarter. Marcus Howard back in the game along with Myles. Powell, who receives it. No, it's stolen by Gillespie on the pass. To Antoine. Marcus Howard, why did you foul him? A third foul for Marcus Howard. And he shoots 2. Antoine hits the first. It's a 1-point game. It's a tie game here. Under a minute to go in the half. Marcus Howard making some crucial young player mistakes. Again, he makes another one. He passes it right to Antoine, who gets the steal. Bay has it at the top of the three-point line to Antoine. Under 40 seconds to go. Screen. Antoine can't get any separation. Takes the shot. He makes it. Villanova leads. Myles Powell has it. 10 points in the game for him. He drives in. He goes in and he's fouled. Kalkbrenner, whatever your name is. You fouled your former teammate. Myles Powell shooting two. Misses the first. Crucial miss from Myles Powell. Second one, no good. He misses both. Myles Powell not like him to miss free throws. Bay at the three-point line to Gillespie. Guarded by Jalu. The switch. Myles Powell gets screened. Gillespie has a lane. Takes the jumper. No good. Howard with the rebound. 10 seconds to go. Up the court. Myles Powell for three. No good. Jalu with the rebound. Puts it back up. No good. Gaffney puts it up again. No good. Three misses in 10 seconds by the Buckeyes, and Nova escapes the quarter with a lead, not a victory. It's only halftime. I can't believe that last 10-second sequence. Myles Powell with the three, no good. Then the missed putback, and then Alonzo Gaffney couldn't get the putback as well. Let's get to the second half. Hopefully we can have a better quarter, more like the first quarter, not like the second quarter. That's when Villanova really came back. That's not what we need. Nova gets possession to start the second half. Robinson Earl inbounds it to Askew, who takes it up the court, guarded by Marcus Howard closely, trying to get around him. Can't dribble his way out of it. Gives it to Samuels at the three-point line. Gets around his man. Lays it up and in. Nova scores to start the second half. It's 35-31, Nova lead. Myles Powell takes it up the court, finds Marcus Howard, gets around his man, step back, jumper, good. Marcus Howard. His first 2 points of the night come late in this game. Askew has it up the court. Trying to get around Marcus Howard, won't do it. Finds Robinson Earl. He gets over his man, Jalu, posts him up, but misses the shot. Rebound, Ohio State. Myles Powell gets it from Marcus Howard. Takes the jumper, no good. Gaffney tries the rebound, no good as well. Samuels to Gillespie in the corner for three. Money. Villanova lead by 5. We can't leave Gillespie open like that. Myles Powell almost loses his dribble for the second straight possession. Gaffney gives it back to him. Back to Gaffney. Back to Powell. They're going back and forth. To Marcus Howard. To Caleb Wesson. Takes the jumper. It's good. Caleb Wesson with a clutch fadeaway shot. Down by 3 early in the third quarter. Nova calls another timeout, their third of the game. Samuels will inbound it for Nova to Askew, who will take it up the court. Guarded closely by Marcus Howard. Met at the half-court line. To Robinson Earl to Samuels. Samuels gets a screen, uses it. Finds Robinson Earl. They tried the alley-oop. He missed the ball entirely. They get it back. Another miss, and Robinson Earl puts it in the bucket for another putback, another Villanova score. Down by 5, Ohio State trying to claw their way back into this. Myles Powell drives in the lane, he gives it to TJ Holyfield, who throws an horrible pass right to Kalkbrenner. A turnover for Ohio State. The idea was to get it to Caleb Wesson the entire time, but I missed it with the wrong pass. Askew has it in the corner for 3. Gives it to Kalkbrenner. Brenner posts up Myles Powell, and puts it in the bucket. 42-35, Villanova lead. Ohio State needs to calm it down and just play their type of game. They're losing focus right now. Myles Powell creates some separation, gets in the lane, and gets it to go. Myles Powell with 12 points on the night. 42-37 now. Marcus Howard, what's he thinking here? He's got to Trying to steal. Askew gets right by him. He blows by his man. And Kalkbrenner gets the bucket to go off the lay-in on the backboard. 44-37 is the lead now. Marcus Howard, step back three. Contested. Good. Marcus Howard. Ice in his veins. Marcus Howard drains that three. Double coverage. Contested. Heavily contested, and he still gets it to go. And then he goes for a steal, fighting for the ball, gets it back. Marcus Howard in transition, nobody in front of him, lays it out the backboard and in. And just like that, the Buckeyes are down by 2. Marcus Howard stepping up when we needed him the most. Hits the 3 and then gets the steal and puts it back up on the fast break. The crowd is hyped. They want this defense to come back, and Kalkbrenner viciously slams that ball back in for a 2-point dunk. Marcus Howard takes it up the court, gives it to Andre Wesson, tries to drive in the lane, pulls it back, gets it contested by Samuels, and no good. Samuels with the rebound, up to Gillespie in the corner for Askew, 4-2. 48-42, Nova leads. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Marcus Howard creates some separation, drives in, gets fouled. Kalkbrenner fouls him, and Howard will shoot 2 from the free throw line. First one, good. Second one, up and also good. 48-44, 4-point Nova lead. Gillespie has it up the court, guarded closely by Myles Powell. Antoine for 3, doesn't take it. Guarded by Marcus Howard. Gets screened, has a lane, no. Guarded by Diakate. It's blocked. Who has it? Antoine has it blocked again by Diakate. Howard has it in transition. Up the court to TJ Holyfield. Fouled. No good on the shot, but he shoots 2. TJ Holyfield misses the first. Second one, no good as well. TJ Holyfield misses both again. And Antoine wasting no time, blows by everybody and gets that contested layup to go. 50-44, Nova lead. CJ Walker in the game now. Drives in, finds Holyfield. Holyfield posts up his man, lays it in. TJ Holyfield redeeming himself on that possession. Down by 4 once again. Antoine slowly takes it up the half-court line. Trying to create some offense. Under a minute to go in the third quarter. Uses the screen but doesn't use it successfully. He drives in to the top of the key. No! Rebound Holyfield. Up to Myles Powell, who blows by Gillespie and takes it up for a layup and in. Myles Powell puts us down by 2. Antoine off the inbound, takes it up the half-court line. Met at the line by CJ Walker. Gets it to Bay. Down low to Robinson Earl. Guarded by Holyfield. Holyfield tries to get the coverage, and he does. Great defense from TJ Holyfield. Myles Powell in transition. Diakate down low. Wide open. It's a tie game. 24 seconds to go in the third quarter. 50 all. Gillespie. Stolen almost by Myles Powell. The pickpocket. He tried it. Gillespie. He's gassed. So is Robinson Earl. Back to Gillespie. He has his foot on the three-point line. Stolen away. It's poked away by Holyfield. In transition, Diakate to TJ Holyfield. Myles Powell drives in. And he wasn't keeping his eye on the shot clock. And it's end of third quarter. 50-50. What a third quarter. We came back. We fought back hard for that tie right there. They were playing some good defense on us, but we have some strong players in this game. Marcus Howard had 2 big possessions in that third quarter. The 3 covered by 2 men. He still got that 3 to go. And then the very next possession, he stole the ball, went up in transition and laid it in. Marcus Howard is a true basketball player. CJ Walker for 3. C.J. Walker puts us up 53-50 to start this fourth quarter. This team is gritty just like last season, but they actually have the talent to back it up this season. And a miss. T.J. Holyfield fights for the rebound and gets it. Up to Wendell Moore Jr., trying to blow by his man. Gives it out to T.J. Holyfield. Holyfield to Moore Jr. to Andre Wesson to Diakate. Diakate takes the jumper. No good off the rim. Rebound, Kalkbrenner. Up to Bay. Bay has an open lane. Wesson covers him closely. Blocks it. He gets the ball back. Out to Kalkbrenner for three. Diakate covering him close. And CJ Walker gets an off-ball personal foul. I wasn't watching the play close enough to see what happened, but that's just unacceptable right there from CJ Walker. You hit a clutch three to put us up by 3, and then get an off-ball personal foul. What are you doing, CJ? 5 minutes to go in the game. Antoine gets some space. Blocked affected a little bit in the air by TJ Holyfield. Wendell Moore Jr. has space, misses the open jumper. Wendell Moore Jr., the young freshman. And Antoine, open. No, Bay hit that shot. And puts the Nova Wildcats down by 1. CJ Walker drives down low, gives it out to Diakate, to Wendell Moore Jr., who drives in, has a lane, takes it up, and no good. Another miss from this Buckeye team. And Andre Wesson gets the steal up in the fast break transition. There it is. Slams it home. 3-point lead. Good job from Andre Wesson. Great defense. Gillespie to Bay in the corner. Gets a double screen. Drives in the lane. Down in the post. Gives it to Gillespie. Gillespie puts it up. No good. Contested layup. And the Buckeyes get the rebound. Now, Walker. Down to TJ Holyfield. It's deflected, but Holyfield fights for it. Gets it back. Pushes off a man and drains the jumper. TJ Holyfield. Tremendous effort on the play. And the Wildcats call a timeout. Villanova is shook. The Buckeyes, great game so far. Up by 5. 57-52, 3:38 to go in the game. Kalkbrenner will inbound it. He chooses Antoine in the corner for 3. Justin Arns guarding him closely. What's he going to do here? He's just holding the ball right now. He picked up his dribble, so he can either go. There he is. He's dribbling now. He drives in. Arns with good defense, but he gets the shot to go. Down by 3 Nova. 57-54. CJ Walker slowly taking it up the court. Doesn't need to rush this anymore. We have the lead back. We can choose the smart play. Andre Wesson drives in, takes the layup, and it's no good. But he gets the steal. Puts it back up. No good. Gets his own rebound. Andre Wesson finds Gaffney. Open. No good. Wesson again with the rebound. He is fighting for every rebound. Andre Wesson now for 3. It's good. Andre Wesson. What a sequence. Unreal scenes from Andre Wesson. Terrific effort on the play. That is probably the moment of the game right there. Forget whatever they say in this game. And it's poked away by Justin Arns. Gaffney fighting for it. Out of bounds. Buckeye ball. Last touch by Robinson Earl. The Buckeyes get the ball with 2:30 to go in the game. CJ Walker to Justin Arns to Caleb Wesson in the post. He drops back. The jumper is no good. Robinson Earl with the rebound. And Antoine, he decides to take the dunk instead of the open 3, and he dunks right over top of CJ Walker, posterizing the man. Disrespect from Brian Antoine. Now Walker to Justin Arns, back to Walker. Into Gaffney, but Gaffney gets it stolen. Antoine with the ball. Down by 4. Pulls it into the post by Samuels. Robinson Earl, unblocked. Goes in and dunks it in the paint. It's a 2-point Buckeye lead. Under 2 minutes to go in this game. CJ Walker has it. Drives in. Loses it almost. Gives it to Arns. Gives it back to Walker. To Gaffney. Gaffney drives in. Fouled. He gets to shoot 2. Alonzo Gaffney with a clutch decision right there. Gaffney hits the first. 61-58. 3-point Buckeye lead. Second one's up and good. 4-point lead. The fans are on their feet. There is not a quiet soul in this whole arena. Everybody is loud, making noise. And Gillespie for 3. Holy moly, that was a crazy deep 3 off his back foot. And now Justin Arns in transition. Open. Hits the layup. 64-58. Nova is choking this one away. They've had every opportunity to keep the lead in this game. And now, perfect pass from Gillespie to Robinson Earl. And now the inbound, Marcus Howard has it. He can take his time. The Buckeyes do not need to rush this. Howard drives in, pulls it back, gives it to Justin Arns. Under a minute to go. Nova going to start playing press coverage. Marcus Howard finds some space, takes the jumper, no good. Wesson with the rebound. Crucial rebound, sets the shot clock. Marcus Howard has it again to Alonzo Gaffney, who takes the jumper. It's in and out. Wesson almost had that rebound. Robinson Earl gets it. Buckeyes lead by 4. And Kalkbrenner wide open. Kalkbrenner. Nobody covering him. It's a 2-point Buckeye lead. 30 seconds to go. Shot clock at 18. Play clock at 25. Howard just dribbling it around, wasting the time, as much time as possible. Gets some space. Howard drives in, fouled. Wesson gets the ball back. Shot clock does not change. Arns takes the shot, no good. Askew with the rebound, 11.5 seconds to go. 2-point Buckeye lead. Marcus Howard and Justin Arns could not get that shot to go. This is big. 11 seconds to go. 2-point lead for Ohio State. Nova in their half-court offense, inbound to Askew, under 10. No, Robinson Earl, wide open lane, 4.9. It's a tie game. The Buckeyes' inbound defense was flawed there. What happened? Who are we going to put in here? We got to put in Myles Powell, right? To get the victory over his former team. It'd be too good. It's a fairy tale ending. The inbound to Marcus Howard. Howard drives in, takes the shot. It's no good. Marcus Howard, he took the shot when he was contested by 3 Nova players. We're going to overtime in Columbus. We're going to overtime in Columbus. Free basketball for these fans. The tip is won by Ohio State. 3 minutes in overtime. Wesson has it. Fadeaway shot. It's in and out. The toilet bowl roll does not go for Wesson. Askew has it. To Robinson Earl, who's played tremendously for Villanova. And he keeps going. Gets the bucket to go. Marcus Howard has it. He drives in, gives it to TJ Holyfield, who tries to get around. Robinson Earl can't do it. Pulls it out to Myles Powell, who drives in. Myles Powell fouled on the shot, shoots 2. Gillespie on the foul. Myles Powell hits the first. And hits the second. Tie game. The Buckeyes' 4-game win streak is on the line tonight. Askew had an open lane. He didn't take it. Guarded by Howard to Kalkbrenner. Guarded by Wesson. Now Moore Jr. on Samuels. Down to Gillespie in the corner. Gillespie gets around him. Takes the no. He fakes it at the free throw line. To Samuels in the corner. He's got to take the shot. Spin move. Shot clock going down. He makes it. A clutch 2 from Samuels. And Marcus Howard gets some space. No, he misses the shot. Gillespie takes it up the court in transition. Myles Powell on the defense. He gets the shot to miss. Myles Powell takes the 3. Powell, no. TJ Holyfield misses it. Rebound Nova. Gillespie takes a contested layup, missed. Wendell Moore Jr. with it. It's blocked, and it's Robinson Earl with the deflection in the steal. Nova has possession again, and Marcus Howard with his 4th personal of the night. Nova up by 2. And Myles Powell deflected it off the inbound. Gets it up to TJ Holyfield, who slams it home. 68-68 in overtime. Minute 18 to go in the game. Askew gets the screen from Robinson Earl. Great screen offense. Marcus Howard tried it, but he couldn't get it to go. 70-68. Marcus Howard to Myles Powell. Misses. He decides not to take it, but he gets more. He gets more space. He gets the shot to go. It's a 3 for Myles Powell. And the Buckeyes are up by 1. Under a minute to go in overtime. The Wildcats take a timeout. Nova has to think about what they're doing. Myles Powell, the former Villanova player, hits a 3 that could have just won us the game. I think I've got the best team in the game for this situation. So we're going to keep it to go. We got 51 seconds left. Gillespie has a chance. Misses it. Myles Powell with the rebound. Up to Howard. Howard's got options. Gives it to Caleb Wesson, who lays it off the backboard and in. 3-point Buckeye lead. Caleb Wesson with a clutch layup. And a crucial pass from Marcus Howard, who is an assist away and a point away from a double-double. And this time Howard follows the screen. But it doesn't matter. Robinson Earl, he's a beast tonight. And he pulls the Wildcats within 1. Howard to Wesson. Wesson wide open. Nails it. And Nova calls another timeout. Their final one of the night. 75-72 after Caleb Wesson's crucial 2-point jumper. What a shot. He's got ice in his veins as well. Now the half-court offense comes into play. Nova off the inbound. Gives it to Gillespie. He's missed this before tonight. To Kalkbrenner 3. It's stolen by Marcus Howard! And the intentional foul. But they got to do it one more time. Marcus Howard, he receives the inbound, and we get the second intentional foul. Marcus Howard will shoot 2. The biggest free throws of his career. They nails the first. And the Buckeyes are up by 4. The second one, good. Buckeyes lead 77-72 with 18 seconds to go in overtime. Askew takes it up the court, has the lane, doesn't take it again, takes the 3. It's no good. Rebound to Robinson Earl, back to Askew. To Samuels for 3, contested, no good. Kalkbrenner with the rebound, Gillespie now. Nails it. 77-75, 2.3 seconds to go in this game. It doesn't get better than this. Myles Powell, against his former team, hits the first 3-point lead. If he hits this, it's game over, Nova. And he does! How fitting that Myles Powell, the former Villanova player, ends the game. And the Buckeyes escape with a victory against Villanova in overtime. What a game. They fought till the bitter end, Nova did, but the Buckeyes came out on top and extend their winning streak to 5 tonight. This crowd was treated to some free basketball, and they did not disappoint. What a game. Myles Powell, the leading scorer, 21 points against his former team. TJ Holyfield had 12 and 7. Marcus Howard ended up with 11 and 10. He got that double-double in the end. Andre Wesson had 9, 3 and 3. He had some big moments in this game as well. Caleb Wesson with 6. Alonzo Gaffney with 4, 5 and 4. Everybody else contributed a little bit. Jala with 3 rebounds. But an overall great performance from our starting 5. A tremendous game from Myles Powell in his return game against Villanova. What a game. If that game doesn't deserve a like, if overtime doesn't deserve a like, then I don't know what does. That was impressive. That was riveting. That was on the edge of my seat the entire time, and I hope you guys were as well. But that is going to be the end of the episode here for today, guys. I know it was a great one. I know you guys are probably itching for more, but you're going to have to wait till the next one when we play Kentucky in December. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will hopefully get this next video out for you as soon as possible. But make sure to hit that like button, hit the notification bell, and the subscription button while you're down there. It only takes a few seconds, and it's really worth it. It helps out in the end. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya!